everybody. For today's magic lesson, I thought I would talk about daily magic to make your life happier. We've had a couple bad years throughout life, and life is tough sometimes, but there's some little tiny things that you can do that actually make your life happier, and you have full control over it. So, I'm going to start out with every single day, no matter how little time you have, do one thing that brings you joy. Just one thing. I mean, maybe do two or maybe do three, but not the stuff you have to do, not the stuff you need to do that you're supposed to do or your responsibility. I'm saying outside the housework or the work or the family, something that just makes you giddy and joyous and content inside. It's literally like going to the gas station for your heart and soul. If you drive a gas car, you got to stop for gas or you got to charge in electric. We have to do that too. And we get stuck in the what they call the rat race. And I go to work, I come home, I do this. Okay, here, even with our spiritual practice, even with it's like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay, it's the Sabbath. We forget to just do something that brings us joy. Whether it's jumping up and down on your bed with your kid, taking a walk in a park, taking up a new hobby or a habit or something you've always wanted to do but never had time to, make time to do it. Even if it's 10 minutes or 15 minutes, I promise one thing a day that brings you joy will change everything. And another thing to do every day is don't do the same thing every day. We fall into habits because life is like that. We go to work every day. So try to not do things by rote, automatic pilot, phoned in, asleep at the wheel. All these words we use too much. Every day, it's like if you go to work one way every day, one day take a different route just for the heck of it. If you always wear your hair up, one day wear your hair down. If you always call your mom on Tuesdays, call her on Wednesday. Don't do things by habit. Do things like, oh, I'm going to turn left here. I usually turn right. I'm going to wear something that you would never wear, a little more conservative, a little more not conservative, something that takes you out of a pattern. Because we get stuck in patterns and patterns get boring, and then you fall back into that just way of being. And the more we want to be aware and not like this is going to happen, you don't want to know what's going to happen. And the next thing I want everybody to do, besides do something different every day, besides do something that brings you joy every day, do something that scares you just a little bit every day. Now, I don't mean scares you like jump off a mountain or into a pool and you don't know how to swim. I mean something that's just a little bit outside of your comfort level. Because guess what? All the good stuff in our life is always the stuff that's just a little outside of our comfort level. It's a little scary and it's so empowering. Even that, I'm going to wear bright red lipstick and I always wear nudes. Wear that bright red lipstick and wow, I survived it. I was a little nervous. I was a little this, but the empowerment that you feel afterwards going, nobody killed me. I'm alive. This was great. So don't do something different every day. Do something that brings you joy every day and do something that's a little scary or outside of your comfort level every day. Like make that phone call, ask out that person you wanted to ask out for the last 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years. Just do it. Just do it. Hold your breath, jump in. And the other thing to deal with that is change your idea about fear. Fear, we've lived in fear for a couple of years. Fear literally can freeze you in your tracks. Fear can make you not make that phone call, not ask that person out, not ask for a raise. Or fear's $1 million industry that I'm in. We pay money to watch scary TV shows. We pay money to watch scary movies and ride roller coasters and do adventure travel. Why not take that same, I'm so scared to ride the roller coaster into, I'm so scared to ask for a raise, but I'm going to do it. So freeze you in your tracks, catatonic or inspiring with like, ah, go for the ah. I promise it'll make your life better. And my last thing, and I talk about it, and we'll do a whole lesson, is just follow the moon cycles. Just follow the moon cycles. We have such powerful moons right now. Right now, like the moon's waning, I'm going to let go. You wake up in the morning, go, the moon's waning, I'm going to let go of what's not serving me. On the waxing moon, the moon's waxing, I'm going to add something that brings me happiness. Every full moon, get out there, be in joy, be in gratitude. Every new moon, that's when you go inside. How do I feel now? What do I want now? Not what does the world want for me? Those 4 or 5 little things, I promise, could take you to the next level in happiness, in productiveness, in sheer joy and expansion of life. So write it on your fingers if you have to. Do something different every day. Do something that brings you joy every day, even for a few minutes. Do something a little bit scary every day and follow the moon. I'll see you next week and you're going to go, oh my God, this is the best week ever. You have the power. And if you don't have the power, get it back because you've given it away to somebody or something. That's next week's lesson. Thanks for, thanks. Just thanks. Thanks for being you. Thanks for watching or thanks for listening. I am honored that you guys spend this time with me. Now go live your life. Bye.